Hi, this is Karen with the Kine Garden Stuff, and believe it or not, today is the day to harvest the hungry bin. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. Last time, let's see, I harvested up to this line here. I did not reset it, so I don't know what, if anything fell or not. This past week has been this past 2 months has been very strange, and I'll talk about that later. But let's go ahead and let me get set up for harvesting the hungry bin. Wow. Okay. This is really full of worms and stuff, and it's muddy, which is par for the course. But let me see. There's some worms around here. Mud. You know what? I don't think I'll dig anymore. I think I will just get what's out of the bin, or what's out of the tray, and bring it back after it's all cleaned up. I'll be right back. Okay, here's the harvest. That was only in the harvest tray. I didn't dig. Well, I did dig, but just very little. Then decided not to, since there were items in the tray, and I'm very disenchanted with the results this time. It's very muddy, as you can see. Mud. It doesn't smell bad. So I know it is castings. I do see worms in here, small worms. Well, nope, that's not a worm. It's a piece of wood. But most of the worms in here are smaller. So if you want to use this harvest, these castings, directly on your plants, your garden, it's great. Just use it as is, and then just water it in the base of your plants. It's just wonderful, has everything in it. I don't see any bugs. Well, there's a bug as I speak. Anyway, so I'm going to have to dry this out before. I don't even think I need to sift this. I don't see anything big that needs to be taken out that I can't do it by hand, like a random piece of wood. There are no foodstuffs in here that I could see, which is good. So I do know that this is 100% castings, and as we know, casting retains water, very much so. So I'm thinking that's what this is. I may or may not use this directly on my my garden, or I can use it in worm tea. Then I don't have to worry about drying it out or anything like that. But anyway, this is a lot to use just for warranty. Alright, so here that is. My last 2 harvests were nice and drier, so I don't know if it's something that I'm doing feeding wise that's changed. And being away for a few months is not that great either. Or maybe maybe I need to harvest once a month instead of every 2 months. Maybe that's what the problem is. It just gets too wet. Anyway, well, maybe I'll do that next month. Just try for the next few months, do a harvest every month, and we'll see if it has improved or if it drops by itself or whatever. We'll see. Again, I'm going to take this bungee cord off. Hopefully it won't snap at me, since I can't use 2 hands. Alright, bungee cord taken off. Let's see how it is in here. Not too bad with the worms, bugs I mean. But the level has dropped significantly. Let me go ahead and put my glove on. We'll mix this thing up. Okay, let's mix it up. Get my glove on first. It's all muddy from the harvest that I just did. Okay. Oops. There's a worm that flew out and it's on the wall. I've been using the big pieces of cardboard. But it does get dry. It does get dry on the top. And that's the whole quandary. You know, it's dry on the top but then wet on the bottom. So just trying different things to see what will work best. I've used shredded cardboard, you know, shredded really small, and it's worked okay. So maybe I have to go back to that, but I thought I'd try this first. Saves a lot of time in shredding. I don't see any food, just a bunch of cardboard. So we'll continue this for, I don't know, another month. See what happens. Do another harvest at the end of the month. See if that helps any by doing more frequent harvests instead of every other month. Do it every month. But like I said, I don't see any food. Just cardboard. I'm going to feed them up again. I have some coffee grounds this time. just going to put a bunch. And I have like 5 bedding pellets. It's extra, so I just want to get rid of them, but I can't put a lot of them in there because they're too acidic. Apparently too acidic. There's a ground eggshell, dolomite lime, food. Oops, guess it would help if I opened it. Let's see if we can lift this up a little bit here. There's onions, onion skin, watermelon, banana peel, that's in various amounts here. That's about it. And a grape stem. Let me put some castings on the top. I've got some wet cardboard to put on top here. Alright, so this is what it looks like covered up, and I'll check it next week. I don't know if I'll bring the camera along or not. And thank you for coming on this journey with me.